Hey there guys, this is Robin Hood, and today I have a game that I played with some friends on Karg Island Team Deathmatch. I believe this is actually a 64-person server, and I generally don't do that much Team Deathmatch, but it can be good, especially on a map like this. Now, people are spawning all around you constantly. You can see there, I spawned in around 4 enemies and had one spawn right behind me immediately, and this was my next spawn, and just gonna start taking out some people. But I had a very good game, and you guys, you can use Team Deathmatch to improve your game, and it doesn't help you really that much with the objective taking. I know that. But it helps you getting to the point where you can take and defend objectives, not having to worry about the enemies. Now, if you can survive for a long time in a game like this with the 64 people, now I actually don't generally recommend the 64-person team deathmatch because you generally just die a ton. People are always spawning around you, and no matter how skilled you are, you're going to go down quite a bit. But it can be helpful, and if you can pull off surviving for a while in a game like this, you can definitely do well when it comes time to take out your enemies in a smaller rush or conquest game. Because even if you're playing 64-person conquest, you are not going to be fighting as many people as quickly as in a team deathmatch game like this, where they smallen or make the map smaller. Smallen's not even a word. And the spawns, people don't spawn on squad mates, they just spawn randomly around you. So that's basically what I'm going to be talking about here. I was using the M16 with a heavy barrel, an underslung rail, which I have nothing on it, and a holographic sight, no foregrip, because I trust my accuracy, and I don't need the foregrip and the penalty that it gives you at the longer range. I know it helps at close range, but generally, I do just fine. You can see here I got off to a really quick start. Don't know if you could read that scoreboard, but I was 16-4. Although, as you can see, I do die quite a bit just because there's people all around you, and sometimes you don't get the best spawns. But you'll also notice that I get quite a bit of headshots in this game. Aiming for the head really helps you out and is beneficial in more than one situation. In fact, it's beneficial in just about every situation. If you aim for the head and get that bonus, then you are going to take out your enemies faster, and usually faster than they will take you out. It also allows you to take out more enemies than or in situations where there are more enemies and you would normally go down. Now there you saw I should not have kept going for that sniper. He had me sighted out, and that was just a stupid thing to do. Cost me my life in the game. But you'll see situations where I have like 3 enemies firing at me, and because I aim for the head, I take them all out before they can do the damage to kill me. Now, this map really has a few hot spots, and generally controlling the building is very nice. There tends to be quite a bit of action that goes on around there, but also controlling this left side is very important too. And this left side of the map, if you are looking towards the building like I am now, otherwise it's on your right, but that area probably has some of the craziest spawnings of any of the TDM matches or maps. I don't know what it is, but there are always enemies spawning right next to you and around you. So it's harder to control that area, but there's always a ton of action there as both teams are constantly spawning right there. It's the same on this right side where I am shooting now. Those crates, anywhere where there's those crates along the edge of the map, generally is a hot spot. Now when you get into the 64-person games, this central crate area is also another big hot spot, but I find that otherwise it's not as major as the building and the 2 flanks. Now as you can see even now, so there are quite a few people in here, but it's still not as intense as around the building. I don't actually go into the building that much in this game though, because generally there's a lot of places you can be shot from, multiple levels, and people expect you there. So I try to stay in this central area where I can see everywhere and not have to worry about people above me. But there are a few spots where you do have to pay attention to stuff like that. Otherwise, there you can see I got a kill with the grenade. This gameplay, just kind of running around, I end up coming out top of the team and get more points than I think I ever have in a match before. Now, not just in the match. I have gotten more points in like a rush game, but at the end you will see that I get 40 something thousand points with all the awards, which is way more than I had before, and was MVP of the game. I get 90 something kills. And generally, when I could have stayed alive longer, I think I had like 44 deaths, just because of the fact that people are always spawning around you. And you'll see one point, I kill like 10 people, and look at that shotgun shot. That was, had full health, and that was like cross map. And here, just the whole enemy team spawned right in front of me, and I actually killed like around 4 of them there. It was kind of interesting, and somehow got that guy. That was like 1 round, so he has to have taken some damage. Someone got a pretty high assist for that one. Otherwise, this is one of maybe 3 times that I went into the building this game, and you know, generally I stay away from this area. I try to keep to the hot spots out in the open, although not in the open, if you know what I mean. I try not, you know, I stick behind cover, but in this building there can be people anywhere. There's almost too much cover, and here I'm going to get taken out. Well, no, not there. Oh, this would be when I do. But yeah, there was a lot of deaths in this game. I actually don't quite remember. I think it's when I peek around one of these corners. And you know, on this map, if you see on the mini map that your teammates aren't in one of those crate areas, go ahead and chuck a grenade in there. I chuck grenades in there quite a lot. That time it didn't work out, but other times, you know, when your team's not there, there's almost always an enemy there, and that time didn't work out, but you'll see other times in the video where it does. And here, somehow, I get lucky. This guy just had terrible aim or something, and I was reloading, got the headshot on him with the pistol, saving me there without taking that much damage, but he was shooting at me, so I don't know. Just did not take me down that time. But, you know, just sticking kind of in the center. I try to stay away from the edges, but if you're in the center and can see the edges, you're generally in a pretty good place. Here I get one guy, and my mouse just suddenly jerked down, and yeah, I don't know what that was. It was like a lag frame or something, but it ended up causing me to go down. I don't know if you guys even noticed that my reticle went from being right on target to way down left, and it wasn't kick, like it was just one frame it was up, the next frame it was way down, so I don't know what that was. There's a few times this game where you will see that people die quite a while after I shoot him, so some people were lagging. I actually had around 29 ping, which is very good, so there was no lag problems for me. That's another time where I chucked a grenade into the crates, got a kill. Should have revived that guy. Actually, I did. Yeah. Get taken out. There's just people everywhere. But I did a pretty good job this game, I'd say, of doing well for my team. The only problem is, although I get the most kills in the game by a ton, my team is going to lose by close to 70 kills. And, you know, it's not like I wasn't trying, so, you know, it's not on my fault. Just sometimes you get bad situations and you lose a game. My win ratio is actually, I believe it's actually like 0.95, and that's mainly because I would run without a team because I didn't have any friends on the PC to play with. All mine were back on Xbox. But I jump into rush games, get like tons of objective arms. I usually end up top of the team, but even with how much I do, if your team doesn't work for you, you're not going to get those wins. So, you know I do my best, and I don't really care all that much about stats, although I would like to have a better win ratio. I just seem to get bad luck. Whenever I join a server, the team will be absolutely getting destroyed. But right here is one of those moments, watching my mini-map to see when people are getting near, like right here. You know, pre-fired, I was firing before he came around the corner. And I take out a ton of guys here. And look at this, 2 bullets left in the thing, and I realize it. Had I had my pistol out at first, it took him so long to kill me. I feel like I could have survived there. But, I was so into the moment I did not look at my ammo count. 2 rounds doesn't do you that much good against a guy. Even when you get the headshots, I think. Maybe close quarters it takes 2 rounds, I'm not sure. But yeah, when you're that close, 2 rounds does not do you that good, and I think I maybe only got 1 hit of those 2 on him. And right here, after taking out these 2 guys, basically, there's a little fight with a guy right around the corner, and then eventually I get killed by a grenade, so I just cut that part out. I cut quite a bit out. This is going to be like a 14-minute video. And real quick, this is my friend. He loudly announced on the mic that he was spawning in on a spawn beacon, so I looked up. Not the best aim on him coming down in the air, but I got him with the pistol at the end. And then praised his loudness of telling me exactly where he was going to be. So, yeah, both of my friends in this game were on the other team. So that kind of sucked. Although, I held my own in this game. This is one of the other times where I went into the building here. Got a few hits on that guy. And he decides to come back in to kill me. And I have kind of an aim fail. But, that pistol always helps you out. And then this guy, I don't know what was going on there. And here, that was absolute crap aim. My screen was going left, right, but we ended up trading deaths. Both killed each other, mutual there. And here's another one of those moments where, in this game, I can get, on maps like this, really aggressive. And it ends up not helping you out that much. If you don't check your corners like that, you end up going down. So, always gotta be careful. And I think this is the moment, yes. So both my friends were over here. Get the double spray on these guys, and then I'm jumping around trying to survive. The whole enemy team is right there. Now, obviously, when I say the whole enemy team, just saying there's quite a few people there, more than I could do anything about in my position. Maybe if I was behind a crate, could have taken them out, but it looked to be like 3 or 4 guys, something like that. And I had no ammo in my primary weapon, so yeah, not a good situation to be in. But anyways, this video is going to be drawing to the close in the next few minutes here. Game's drawing to an end. You can see they have already passed. This was an 1,000 ticket game. They've already passed 900. They're at 940 about. We're at 850. So my team's not doing well. That dead body there looked like it was a live guy laying down. And this moment, what the crap? That guy just jumped through and I actually got shot from the side there. He just about killed me. So that was kind of funny. But what I'm going to say, guys, is, yeah, you can't use TDM. If you get good at situations like this, when you are in a rush game and you have to clear out quite a few enemies to get to that bomb, you will be a lot better at doing it. This can also help your reaction time, I mean, especially in a game like this, and your accuracy. So that's going to be the last of my kills. Game's drawn to a close. I'm just going to say a few things here. So look out for the next gameplay. The next one's funny. We joined a server for Rush and we actually lose. But it was 3 of us communicating against an entire enemy team, which was a clan communicating. So, we really had no chance. But for the first base, they just spammed EOD bots. Just tons of EOD bots. It's hilarious. And I think you guys will enjoy that. There you can see my score and stuff. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching. Expect quite a bit more gameplay soon. And I will see you guys next time.
Okay, let's go play a legitimate game.
I'm thirsty.
Oh my god, so many ribbons.
Yeah, when I went.
Okay there, guys. If you liked that video, please leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, and click that subscribe button for more. Also provided is a link to my Facebook and Twitter accounts so that you guys can go and check that out. And then in the bottom left, we have a link to my last video so that you guys can go and watch that. And in the bottom right is a link to my Let's Play channel, RobinhoodFPS. So if you guys like those kind of videos, go and subscribe to that channel. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.